Welcome to Spartan Hour, your go-to podcast for things here at Skyline College. I'm your host, Sofia Kinchen, and today we are going to dive into the interesting world of digital writing through different generations. Joining me today are three special guests, my noni, my mom, and my little sister. Together, we'll explore how digital writing differs based on age and perspectives. I will ask our guests a series of questions. Can our three guests all please state their name, age, and tell me how they communicated with their friends and family in their early youth?
Hello, my name is Lorette Burton. I am 76 years old. We had phones back in the day and had great long conversations as compared to today is short and rushed. We would also talk in person. If family members or friends were distant, we would send letters and cards.
I will go next. My name is Sofia Kinchen, and I am 53 years old. As kids, we were always out, so once we got home, it was dinner time and we really didn't need to call. As we got older, I would talk on the phone, but usually we would just wait till we were together in person to usually do so.
Save the best for last, I see. My name is Lily Kinchen, I'm 17 years old. I communicate with them through messages, Instagram, sometimes even TikTok.
Whoa, that's a big shift throughout the years. Now that we have gotten the formalities out of the way, I'm going to start getting into your perspectives and opinions on digital writing, starting with emojis and its impact on the digital world. I love emojis. It allows myself to be more personal and emotional. A quote from Gretchen McCullen, emojis can bridge the gap between written and spoken communication by adding emotional context, makes our digital interactions more nuanced and expressive. This highlights the significant emojis play in tone, which can often be lost in text-only communications. What are your guys' thoughts on emojis?
I find emojis fascinating and fun. I'm able to add sincere and loving emojis when I'm texting my grandchildren. It definitely makes a more personal feel.
I will have to agree. I really enjoy using emojis to add a personal touch. I sometimes even use them to talk. It adds more spice, since traditional writing can be more basic.
Funny that you mentioned traditional writing, because let's talk about digital versus traditional writing. In Clive Thompson's The New Literacy, he says digital writing fosters collaboration and creativity, allowing people to connect, share ideas, and build upon each other's work in ways that traditional writing cannot. So, unlike traditional writing, digital writing encourages interaction and creativity.
I honestly agree with Thompson because of how these interactive elements create more engagement.
But I just feel that nothing can beat these traditional writings because it feels like there is more thought put into it.
Well, it depends, because I think there could be a lot of thought put into blogs or journal posts, but those texts have to be clear for the audience to understand more.
This explains the necessity of interest needed in digital writing to keep an active response.
Yes, when I'm sending emails or even text messages, I try to stay clear, formal, and on time with sending my texts. Clear texting is something your mom needs to work on.
I know, I'm a horrible texter, but I prefer calling.
That brings up an interesting point, Mom. In Gretchen McCullen's book, Because of the Internet, she mentions that digital communication has its own set of rules, where things like punctuation, emojis, and even the length of a message can be significantly altered its meaning. Do you believe that this eliminates the aspect of person-to-person communication over the phone?
Yes, I definitely have seen a shift where more people, even my age, prefer to text instead of call because it's easier and effortless.
That is very interesting because in Malcolm Gladwell's Small Change, he argues that the digital communication is slowly eliminating that personal connection. So, you believe that digital communication lacks something that talking provides?
100%. Don't get me wrong, I love texting on Instagram or sending a short message on Facebook, but for me, talking is more personal. It also provides the true emotional and intentions. Do any of you agree or disagree?
I disagree, but I also agree. I enjoy texting because it's so quick and the conversation can flow and last. But I also love calling my family because communicating on the phone adds that human connection texting can't meet.
With that information, a question for the listeners. Are you pro-texting or pro-calling? This will close out our episode today. I want to thank our... Wait, I just got notified. We have one more special guest. Our final last-minute guest, please state your name and age.
Thanks for having me last minute. My name is Kevin Kitchen, and I'm about 50 years old. I'm probably a little bit more older, but I'm around 50.
Welcome, Dad. Today we're going to dive into the new world of AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. Clearly, AI has already started making effects on the way that people write and interact online. What are your thoughts on this?
I find it fascinating. AI can enhance our digital communication, in my opinion. For instance, AI tool can suggest better ways to phase something or even help you with what you want to say.
Interesting take. Clive Thompson in New Literacy points out that AI can help improve writing skills by providing real-time suggestions, making the process of writing more effective and helping writers refine their work on the fly. This shows the immediate response and feedback AI can provide.
Also, don't forget the AI role and accessibility. With AI being able to speech to text and text to speech can help people with disabilities be included also.
That is a great point. In Because Internet, Gretchen McCullen talks about AI and how it enhances digital communication because it makes human-generated text, which makes interactions more natural and engaging. But there are still some concerns on this stance. For example, Emily Nussbaum in Say Everything covers the potential misinformation that AI can create.
That is what I was thinking about, because even though these AI platforms are intelligent, they still can't achieve the human mind, which isn't adding that connection.
That is an interesting perspective, since Malcolm Gladwell's Small Change emphasizes an importance of human connection and that AI won't ever be able to fully create that, which just goes to show that both of your arguments are reasonable, that AI can help with certain things, but it is never truly able to replace the human touch.
Yes, that makes sense. I also wanted to add one thing. That AI is able to provide a sense of creativity.
That perspective is talked about too, especially in Gerald Graff and Kathy Birkenstein in Don't Make Them Scroll Up. It talks about how AI has created many engaging contents depending on the information you give it.
That is why I really enjoy it, because I am able to put any thought and even able to produce a near perfect text. It is even able to sometimes provide a quote that can help me understand something even more.
Well, I hope that all these perspectives and opinions have further expanded your knowledge on this persuasiveness of use of digital writing. Big thank you to my noni, mom, and brother for answering the intense questions, and then my dad coming in last minute. Don't forget to subscribe to the SCSR for more engaging discussions. Stay curious, Spartans.